So people say that values are taught in school, right? So when I was a kid, when I was in school, one day myself and my friends were in a zoo, right? And we were looking this tiger, lion, fox, deer, bear, and everything. And we also went near an elephant. And one curious thing about this elephant was that my friend found out that this elephant was tied to a very, very small, tiny chain, right? Now you know the power of elephant. If it could, it can break that chain, right? Now we don't know why it was, in spite of being such a big animal, so much of power, why it is not breaking the chain and running or cutting loose. Now the next day when we went to our school, we asked our teacher why it was that the elephant, such a big animal, was tied to a very small chain that it could break easily. Then our teacher told, from the very small age when the elephant was brought into the zoo, it is made to believe that it cannot break the chain. And this was a very very good curious thing. And this is about a potential, one's potential, how much a potential a guy can be or an animal can be. Now you forget about the potential. Now why am I saying this story is because the chain is like DIIs and the elephant is like Indian stock market. Now all these days we have been complaining about FIIs. They come around 2 p.m. they keep on selling. Actually the problem is not the FIIs, it is the DIIs. The price action what we are seeing for the last 3 or 4 months is purely because of DIIs, right? Because they do whatever the FIIs do in opposite direction. If FIIs are buying for around 2000 or 3000 crores, the DIIs are if the FIIs are selling for 2500 or 3000 crores, the DIIs are buying for 2000 or 2500 crores. Now, why these DIIs are buying? Because of they have cash, people are putting SIP, they are pumping money into DIIs. Now, how long can these DIIs hold the market, right? For the last 6 months or 7 months alone, FIIs have sold for 2,15,000 crores, more than 2,15,000 crores. That is the amount of money they are taking out of Indian stock market, because they purely believe that Indian stock market is overvalued. They go to China, they go to some other places. Now, since these DIIs are pumping money, this price action is happening. This screw up is happening every day. Every day this screw up is happening. DIIs, either FIIs sell on first part of trading session or DIIs buy in first part of trading session, and opposite happens on the second part of trading session. Now, you forget about all other things. Let us assume if the market is moving like this for next 3 or 4 months, what will happen? Now, whoever put money in mutual funds, they will start to panic, right? They will think, why it's been almost 3 or 4 months, still the market is still there, NAV, net asset value is not moving up, and they will start to redeem. If they start to redeem, then this DIIs will have the redemption pressure, and we will see the whole potential of Indian stock market. Now that is the very dangerous part. Here is the very dangerous part. Now if you see the world market, Dow Jones is corrected more than 20%, Nasdaq is corrected more than 30%, S&P is corrected more than 20%. Indian stock market has corrected only to 13 or 15%. That is the very, very dangerous thing we are going through. And this price action, I think all this day I was long, it is not FIIs, it is because of DIIs who are screwing the price action. And today's price action, I can tell you, if you see this chart, around 1 o'clock, we can see a candle which is 1 o'clock Nifty candle. If you see the 1 o'clock Nifty candle, this candle, just 5 minutes candle has moved more than 100 points. That is the amount of volatility we are experiencing in Indian stock market. And if you see the Bank Nifty, this 1 o'clock candle from 1 o'clock to 1:05. Bank Nifty high, this candle high was 34,554, low was around 34,300. At least even Bank Nifty is a big index. 200 point is okay. Look at the Nifty. Look at the Nifty candle, 5 minutes candle is moving 100 points in just 5 minutes. That is the amount of volatility we are experiencing in our Indian markets. Now, already India VIX has gone above 25. Now I didn't trade. Actually, last 2 or 3 days I didn't trade. I had very small quantity, around I think 10 lots. That also today, first half an hour and sold. I booked small profit and I came out. I have 0 position. Now this market is going to go crazy as I talk to you. And I don't know this US market. When our market closed, Dow Jones was down by more than, Dow future was down by more than 300 or 350 points. Now it is down by just 150 points or 200 points. Even their volatility is very high. And going forward, what I can say you is this choppiness is going to be very hard. And all the governors of, whether it is US Federal Reserve or Indian Reserve Bank of India, they have clearly indicated that they are likely to increase the interest rate. Now, if you see in that way, if there is no good returns in equities, if there is no good returns in mutual fund, again they will start redeeming, right? And they will go and put in FD, which is going to, and FD rate is likely to increase because of governors, RBI governors and Federal Reserve governors increasing the interest rate. So markets are likely to go choppy. Now I don't think markets may touch 17,000. It is not I don't know how to say. I don't think 17,000 is even possible. 17,000, 17,500, 18,000 is not possible, at least for now, I think. Like, the only reason today market sustained was because of Bank Nifty. If Bank Nifty was not there, we would have broken 16,000 today itself. Actually, low was around 16,040 or 50. So that was the low today. So had that broken today 16,000, then we would have gone Nifty, we would have seen Nifty going to 15,900 or 15,800. Now, if you see the open interest, there is literally no put rating at all, only call rating is happening, and 16,000 put option is having the highest open interest among put option, and Bank Nifty is also same scenario. And I really don't know what is the news in Bank Nifty and why it is holding up. Maybe 34,000 is the support for Bank Nifty. And if you see other things, US market, there is a this thing, what is that? There is a Federal Reserve Federal Reserve minutes meeting today. So they will come out with a press conference or press release about the minutes of Federal Reserve, and that could be the reason why US market, US futures are down, and even S&P VIX is very high. The probability of market coming down is very high. So that's what we believe. So let's see how things pan out. As of now, I have no trades. I have ended all my trades. I have squared off all my trades. Going forward, we'll see how things pan out. Let us see. Thank you for watching. Take care. Bye.